I'm a 34-year-old guy who's been hustling in the consulting world for a decade. I began from scratch, crashing on my folks' sofa, surviving on basic sandwiches, and reaching out to companies in second-hand clothes. In the initial year, I earned $18,000. By the third year, I had my own place and a reliable client base. Today, I operate a strong six-figure consulting firm all by myself, without superiors or loans. With that foundation, I began putting money into properties. I purchased my initial home 3 years back, cleared the mortgage quickly, and then acquired a rundown place on Maple Avenue. I leased it out, and now it brings in steady earnings while its worth increases. That's the stage I was at when I encountered Nadia, a 32-year-old woman, during a professional gathering. She caught my eye, intelligent, self-reliant with her own job and lifestyle. We connected quickly. Within 6 months, we were essentially cohabiting. After 2.5 years, I asked her to marry me. She was overjoyed. We scheduled the ceremony for 8 months later, which appeared sufficient for proper arrangements without haste. Reflecting now, that's when the initial warning signs emerged. But back then, I believed I'd discovered my match, someone who understood me, valued my achievements, and desired to be an equal rather than reliant. Boy, was I mistaken. The initial alert should have been her suggestion to create a shared bank account for marriage costs. It seemed logical theoretically. Both deposit funds, handle payments from one source, maintain order. I viewed it as wise money management, particularly since Nadia was in marketing and skilled with specifics. I deposited $25,000 initially, which was ample but not excessive for me. Nadia contributed $8,000 from her reserves. The idea was straightforward. Payments for location bookings, food services, photo sessions, decorations, all typical ceremony elements would draw from this fund. We'd each contribute more if required, but the starting $33,000 ought to handle most major outlays. This is where it becomes intriguing. Nadia took the payment card and stated she'd manage the majority of supplier transactions since she was handling most of the coordination efforts. Reasonable enough. I dislike dealing with ceremony suppliers regardless. I'd prefer to concentrate on my job and allow her to oversee the particulars. During the first month, the records appeared standard. $2,500 for the site reservation, $100 for the photo expert, $400 for the decorator. Regular items we'd already reviewed and approved. I hardly noticed the minor transactions since I relied on her decisions. However, I began spotting odd trends upon examining the monthly report. There was a $320 transaction at a spot named Bella's Shop that I didn't know. When I inquired with Nadia about it, she explained it was for footwear for the event. All right, acceptable. Brides require particular shoes, it seems. Then came a $275 payment to a beauty parlor. I was beginning to suspect this woman had luxurious preferences, but I wasn't going to argue over preparation expenses. Many of my wedded acquaintances advised me to simply approve the payments and avoid the details. Content spouse, content existence, and similar advice. The true eye-opener occurred when I noticed a $1,200. We can't tell the full story in a short video. If you want to see the full story, click the link in the